Alright, so part 2, Philco, 1963, Philco Courier. And today I'm going to be attempting sound IF alignment, see if we can bring the audio in properly. For those who watched part 1, you remember that the audio was all screwed up. It seems like if you have a really strong signal going through it, that it messes up the audio, and if it's a bit of a weaker signal, then the audio comes in just fine. So I have a feeling something needs to be adjusted or aligned. And then we're going to try to align the picture a little bit again, just to straighten it out a little bit more. But without further ado, I guess let's get started. I got to get the video modulator down here and everything again, so shut my face and do that. And yeah. And I swear we have a dirty tuner or something. And the what's the matter with this damn... Whoop, there we go. So first things first, I guess we could start with the picture. Try to straighten out the damn horizontal. You know, I don't know why I'm doing it with the screwdriver as opposed to my hands. The horizontal hole adjustment was shocking me a little bit before. I think I had the, this is a hot chassis set, I think I had the line cord flipped the wrong way. And so the hot side was grounded to the oh, you know what? I'm not using this screwdriver. This is a... Because every time you pull the screwdriver out, the control moves a little bit. You gotta pull it out so gently. Now it needs to be centered. Find the center in here. Now the camera decides to blink. The whole time I filmed the part 1, the camera didn't blink at all. Amazingly. Usually it blinks every time I film a TV video. This camera's not good for that. What is the center and look like? You use that for reference, that white line. You can kind of hear the audio. Actually. Second here. Actually, I might get copyrighted for this. No. By the way, I got copyrighted in part 1 of this for the, I think I had Shark Tank playing for a couple seconds. I wondered if yeah, I can't play sports, so I might as well.
Download the Philco app and get your team together today. And then if it doesn't come to rest,
You're at the PGA, probably.
He'll then get it as close as possible to that spot.
I've had the PGA on before. I don't think I've gotten copyrighted for that. For professional golf. I got. Oh, that's vertical, duh. I thought that was the volume.
It's drop twice, yep. And it landed exactly here. Yep. Head footing. So then when I was...
So that's what the peak is supposed to look like for adjusting the sound IF. I believe that's what that is. And that is... Oh, no, that's video IF. But of course, I don't have a scope or a signal generator, so I'm just kind of doing it by ear, the sound IF. So sound IF, tune in the station and adjust A8 for maximum sound. So A8 is this guy here. So let me get another battery in the camera, and we'll use the news channel because with the text and stuff it creates the most buzz. So that might be the easiest thing to use for adjusting the audio IF. So I believe A5 or A8 is this right here. Okay, so I'm adjusting the, that is A8, I believe. Yeah. Just behind the audio output right there. So there's A8. So it says sound IF alignment, tune in a station, adjust A8 for maximum sound. I just got this thing on here. It's good for hard to reach places like inside these TVs because they're so compact. It's hard to get to adjustments and stuff. Okay.
You're gonna watch that shows. TV do their shows. And they are this without me shows. With the Bell Via TV app, you can watch your shows on any screen, anywhere.
That's a bit better.
Welcome back. The Montreal Canadiens have added 5 more players to the NHL's COVID-19 list.
And so to fill out their roster, they called up players from their AHL affiliate team.
Right there.
Now the Canadians haven't played games since December 16th, but they are scheduled to play the Tampa Bay Lightning on Tuesday. Meantime, the NHL has postponed 3 more games due to COVID-19. They are Wednesday's Chicago versus Winnipeg match, as well as that day's Dallas versus Colorado game, and the New Year's Eve game between Colorado and Dallas also will not happen. Makeup dates have not yet been confirmed. Let's bring in Stephen Ellis. He's the web editor for the Hockey News, and he joins me now. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I'm well, but more games canceled. Not great
Crap.
for fans or players or owners for that
This
matter.
bit got
What's the
stuck
theme
in
for
there.
this
Hold on.
It's definitely tough. I think right now the good thing is because they won't go to the Olympics, they kind of have a couple extra weeks that they can kind of start putting all these games in. It's not like they have to force these games in at this point, which is good, but obviously it's kind of like, it's almost hour by hour as to whether a game will be canceled or not. You mentioned the Montreal Canadiens game or
Let me flip through the channel.
Too, so it's kind of a tough situation for that. I do feel though for the young guys that are getting into this, and this is like maybe it's their only chance to play in the NHL. It's under.
I stepped on the antenna connection. Now the horizontal's off again. That's what that was about.
But obviously.
Okay, so there's the sound.
About the size, right? And then what you do is you kind of make it look more like potato.
Like a little baby potato.
Then we're gonna smush it.
I gotta figure out
down a little bit. Now our baked potatoes kind of
get that out of there now with
Then you have your butternut. So I'm just gonna do
the
3
bit.
lines and then diagonal. Do like that. Like,
Oh,
But it's that one
like a
right there.
crisscross.
So
and then just
that
down
brake
underneath
tube there
you
is
see another
the
parchment. So
audio
that's
detector,
cookie,
and then behind it
don't
is the audio
really
output.
So, you know, you just
And then
use
this
the
is
rubber.
the
Okay.
sound
and then
IF
once you get
adjustment.
going, it's like an assembly line.
Slug coil.
I could talk you through the nuts and the syrup.
Sounds pretty good.
2 cups
Pretty
of
good now.
walnuts,
The audio
1
output is a
tablespoon
6AQ5,
of
so
sugar, 1 teaspoon of
you want to put out
So you just grind that up. That goes
a bit
on
more
top
power.
After we soak our cookie in.
That's a good sound though.
So, Nikki, one of the, I think, cool parts about this...
Not as loud as
after
the
you come out
Predictive
of
with the
hot
6BQ5. Of
oven,
course,
we're gonna
that
pour some
pulls
syrup over the top.
So we're gonna
a lot
make it syrup.
more power, a lot more.
We're gonna do
That's a higher
1
current draw,
cup of
but
water, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of honey. So this is our nice, sweet, I'm using Greek honey. And we're cool until our sugar has completely dissolved. And for
okay, I'm gonna try to stable this horizontal out. I'm looking at Windows Circle right now. I got the video paused. B1, so that little coil thing, that's the horizontal stabler coil. Right there. I'm gonna try and see if I can adjust that and get the horizontal a bit more stable. So it does not wanna, it keeps wanting to cut this part of this, it keeps wanting to shift back this way, it doesn't want to stay this way. If it goes over this way, it it loses sync, and then there's no horizontal sync. The circle is is what the Windows Circle looks like. Horizontal is doing this wavy thing. I don't know why. We might be able to figure that out we might be able to fix that by adjusting that coil, by tweaking that coil. I guess we can get a little bit of picture-in-picture action here. Where's my little tweaker tool? Keep losing all my damn... Oh, it's in the TV. Duh. Okay, will this fit in here? Crap. And I lost my the bit on my tool, I took it out and it came off. And the horizontal's screwed. It doesn't look bad, it's better. Definitely better. But it's still got that wavy thing. That might just be capacitors. There's a couple of this thing has been mostly recap, but there's a couple of capacitors that haven't been. I don't even know if this thing was recapped recently. It does look to be, judging by all the dust and crap, that this was recapped. Whoa. That was. So I'm going to see if I put a new horizontal multi-frequency tube, which is an 8FQ7. I got a 6FQ7 from my Predicta. It's a replacement. It's an RCA. And I'm going to see if that makes a difference.
This successful test helped pave the way to a future soft landing by the operations event.
Not getting any picture. Oh, now I am.
To the family drama in hit show Succession. Now, ultimately, Edward Rogers won the legal battle, but the jury's still out on who won in the court of public opinion. And Gaviola, Global News, Toronto.
So obviously with the original vertical tube, we got no vertical hold whatsoever.
Yes. But you watched Discovery Club.
Okay, so there's the circle again, not perfect. It's okay in the middle, and it's all right down there, but you can see here it's a little bit. And that bar on the scrunchiness is capacitors. Alright, there's the. Well, usually that'd be the Indian head. It looks a little. There's that.
From Convention Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the 1958 Miss America pageant. Brought to you by Philco Corporation, whose research and development in guided missiles
So here's
and electronics for government and industry makes possible.
I'm just on YouTube through my 4K TV box, and this is a 4x3. Obviously, this video. And as you can see, it should be filling that. It should fill the entire screen. This 4x3 box. But because for some weird reason, it's kind of stupid, the video modulator, it's either the HDMI to RCA jack or RCA to RF modulator, one of the two down here. When they made it, I guess they thought it would be a good idea to have it overscan the picture so that you could fit 16:9 onto a 4x3 standard broadcast picture. I don't know why they did that. Kind of annoying when you're watching old TV programming like this. But
And in just a moment, we'll be watching that colorful parade of sticks. It's an opportunity for all the people here in the auditorium
I'm going to adjust. Let me get the picture-in-picture action going here.
In my opinion, this kind of resurgence of vintage is something that has been prominent, especially.
Right, I'm going to adjust the IF, so down here, here, and here. That can cause video issues. And so ones I'm doing is A4 through A7 here on the SAM. So A4 is this one, A5 is this one at the end, A6 is this one. We tweaked this one for the audio. I don't think I'll tweak that one. So we'll forget this one for now because we've done it already. And then A7, which is this one. So let's start with A4, which is this one. Okay, A4. All the banging's about upstairs. This thing's really handy for hard to read spots like this.
Online purchases have never been a bigger part of the holiday. Likely to top.
I don't have a very distant sight, so I can't
But here's the more startling number.
see this is making any difference.
25%. One of every 4 items purchased online is sent back.
From what I read,
Compared to about 8%.
the Sam says here,
And this is what that can look like.
check for maximum gain and symmetry of response. You update gain. Markers is shown in figure 1, blah blah blah. In order to obtain proper response, it may be necessary to slightly retouch A4. Okay, so this is to adjust the symmetry. So this might fix the vertical a little bit, but I doubt it. I think the video in my phone for the picture-in-picture is upside down, looking at the time code in the viewfinder. So it might be upside down in this video, I don't know. Okay, that's not doing much of anything. I'll go ahead and pull that out. Next is A5, which is this one right here. This is this one, there we go. Apparently I can't speak. I'm not really using the mirror because I can't. Focus is really good, it's not soft at all. And I don't really have the ghosting effect anymore.
And it increases foot traffic for the store collecting the goods. The clothing store Everlane takes more than 70% of its unwanted items back through happy returns.
The speed and efficiency.
Let me get Windows Circle on here.
On the shelf and
Second.
available for another
Windows
customer
Circle.
is really integral to our overall business model.
Apps.
Obviously, it impacts our sales and our
YouTube. Okay. I don't really think this is adjusting the symmetry at all. I don't know why there's like wires and crap in the way. Ooh. Unfortunately, not really. So that doesn't make much of a difference.
We walked out and went to our warm car, warm home, warm bed, and now our friends who we've been with for at least 6
Screen
years
still
now,
jitters a bit.
Involves practice. So the medicines that we honor, we go and pick them, the smudges, the sweetgrasses.
Audio needs to be tweaked still a bit. Go back to the CBC and come on Omni. The Cantonese or multi-language channel. Gotta be careful what words I use. Now, I'm starting to notice I'm yelling over the TV now. I'm starting to notice that I'm getting it's hard to get away with what you show in these TV videos without getting copyrighted. Especially the sports stuff. Sports stuff never used to be that bad. Now you get your hand slapped almost every time they find something sports related, like mostly the MLB. MLB baseball is.
Every 3 minutes, a child is born with a cleft lip, a cleft palate, or both. You can help our medical volunteers give the gift of a new smile to a child who needs it most. This holiday season, that smile begins with you. Visit wishingforsmiles.ca and change a child's life today.
Every 3 minutes, someone in Canada hears the words, "You have cancer." In a lifetime of moments, it's a moment you never forget. That's why the Canadian Cancer Society is working hard to ensure that fewer people are diagnosed, more survive, and more people live life fully with and beyond cancer. But your support is urgently needed today. This may be the greatest gift you give.
Seems to be the best there. I can't find in the Sam's what that coil is for. And that's probably some text on the screen or something.
Non-drowsy Claritin. Get relief from symptoms caused by over 200
Whenever there's text
indoor allergens associated with types of pets, dust, and pollen. Because visiting family means making yourself
it'll make the buzzing louder.
clarity and live Claritin clear.
Like I said, news tickers and stuff. That's why the news is kind of hard to watch on these sets because of all the graphics and stuff and the text that makes the buzzing is awful. But it sounds pretty good.
I never thought I'd say this, but Elvis has entered the building. He's a music legend who's achieved every